Perfect.
Hey baddies, and welcome back to my channel. I know you guys are probably wondering where I've been in a whole separate video, but today I have another review. I was contacted by this company called HAIR-YOLOVA to review one of their wigs. The wig that was sent to me was their 13x4 180 density 613 wig. I have it in 22 inches. Now this company, I just want to say they're one of the best companies I've worked with. They definitely were very patient with me, very understanding, and very, very cooperative. So I just want to say that before I get into anything else about the wig. This is the box that they sent the wig in. It has their logo on it. It did come with wig cap. It came with tweezers, and it came with some lashes and a thank you card as well. I love the packaging, and I like that they include things in it, because some of these companies, I'm not going to say all, but some of these companies nowadays, they don't even want to send you anything extra. As you guys can see, I did dye the wig. I did use the watercolor method, and I don't know if I'm going to include the video now or at the end, but I did record the process, so you guys don't have to worry. I do have another watercolor video on my channel, like maybe like a year or two ago, but this one's a little bit different because I do have like a little patch of blonde still in the front, and I do show how to achieve that. Okay guys, I'm a little bit rusty right now, so just please bear with me. I promise I'm going to try to get through this as smoothly as possible. Yeah, I'm just going to get into the review, and I'm going to include the little watercolor clip at the end because it's not really that important, because there's so many watercolor videos out. Like, we get the point. I did not record my install, so for everybody who keeps commenting that I never install my wigs, I just want you guys to understand that I have done it, and I'm not going to do it in every video. So sometimes you guys are just gonna have to go back to previous videos and watch, and that's where you'll find it, because I do not like too much repetition in my life or in my channel or on my channel, and that's just it. Like, I'm not gonna keep explaining that all the time. If you don't know how to install a wig, you can look for the previous videos, or you can find it on somebody else's channel. If I sit here and show you guys how I install every single wig, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna be helpful to you, but I'm gonna go literally crazy, and I don't think anybody wants to see that, right? A wig out the pack, I don't think I recorded like an actual video of the wig out the pack, but it was really nice and full, and I just loved it. And I did pluck a little bit along the hairline, but not much, because I mean, it's like a 613 wig. I never really pluck my 613 wigs too much, because it's not really, you know, going to be too noticeable, and I don't want to over pluck and then it looks weird. So this is actually my second time installing the wig. The first time did not really go as planned. I do like the way the wig is holding up, but you guys know I like big hair, I like fuller hair. So 180 is not really the density for me, especially when it comes to straight hair. I feel like I need more, but I really can't complain too much about the density. I'm glad it was 180 and not 150, because I would have lost it. My head is too big for 150. I did use my bed head spray to lay the wig down, and the first time I wore it, I was sleeping on it a lot. I wasn't really taking care of it, so it got kind of like matted, and so I ended up just like co-washing it, and then it just kind of bounced back. So that's a plus. The wig does shed. It does shed. Like, every time I have to like style it or wash it, it does shed, and it does, I'm not gonna say it sheds a lot, but probably on a scale of 1 to 10, it probably sheds maybe like a 4 or 5. You guys know I really don't mind shedding. I feel like it's gonna happen. I don't care how good your hair is, it's gonna shed a little bit. If you are really particular about a wig not shedding too much, like you literally only want to see 3 strands every time you comb or brush your hair, then maybe that might be a problem for you. But it's definitely not a problem for me, and it definitely should not stop you from purchasing this wig. If you do want to purchase this wig, the same length and density that I have is on the site for $304. Now, that I feel like is reasonable. It is very decent here, and it definitely holds a curl because I tried to curl it as well, but it just looked better straight because I didn't like cut any like layers or anything into it, so the curls were just kind of like boring. I will leave the link in the description box. I will leave all the info, and I also have a discount code for you guys, so you can definitely take advantage of that as well. I got so many compliments on this wig. Now, as you guys know, blonde has become one of my favorite hair colors. It's actually the color of my natural hair, and maybe I will show you guys my natural hair because I feel like you guys have not seen my natural hair since I did my second big chop, which was last year in like the summertime. So yeah, I want to show you guys like how much my hair has grown as well as the color, because it's literally like platinum blonde and I love it. And I also, the reason why I wanted to try like both colors is because, as you guys know, like the Cajun spice kind of orange color is also one of my favorites. I love this hair. I love this wig. Like the only thing that is kind of a con for me is the size of the cap. So you guys know I have a big head. It is very snug. I probably wouldn't be able to wear it. I mean, I probably can wear it up, like half up, half down, if I glued the wig down instead of just, you know, spraying it down with, you know, my bedhead spray. But you guys know I have that issue with most wigs because most wigs just don't fit me with a lot of room in it. So I'm just kind of used to it. Now, I don't know if it's just me. Please comment down below if you have the same issue, but it is so much harder for me to lay human hair wigs than it is for me to lay synthetic wigs. And I don't understand, because technically the lace is supposed to be better quality, but I don't know, like it's just something about it that just doesn't come easy for me. I just be thinking like I could just install wigs all the same way, and maybe I can't, but I don't know. And I'm not just saying this wig. All my human hair wigs always give me a harder time to lay than my synthetic ones. I didn't have to like tint the lace or anything because it's obviously a 613 wig. And I also noticed that like when I use my lace tint for my 613 wigs, the color kind of bleeds through, and I hate that. I try to avoid that as much as possible. So all I did was put some powder in the cap and then some powder along the hairline once I laid it down, and then that was it. So I hope I'm not missing anything. If I am, please just ask me in the comments, and you guys know I always respond. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm also going to just insert the clip of me watercoloring the hair. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. So right here, I'm just testing a strand of hair to make sure it's the color that I want it to be before I put the whole wig in. I definitely recommend doing this if this is your first time trying a certain color. You don't want to end up with the wrong color on your wig. Okay, so I forgot to mention that to section out the blonde piece, I put the wig on my head and I parted it right at the, probably like the arch of my eyebrow, and then probably about 2 to 3 inches back, and then all the way down to the end of the wig. And I just put a scrunchie around it, and that was it.